On May 8, 2015, Tiens Group created the Guinness World Record for the largest human sentence on the Azure coast of Nice, France. More than 6,500 Tiens business partners from the world spelled the sentence of Tiens Dream is Nice in the Côte d'Azur, with huge letters formed by the human bodies, adding a bright view to the Nice. The 6,500 Tiens members from over 50 countries and regions of the world witnessed this historic moment, symbolizing the friendship between China and France. The covey led by P-51 Sky Raiders, arranged by the municipal government of Nice, whistled by in the air to boost the serial activities of Sino-France cultural communication. When the planes drew out the picture of a heart symbolizing the friendship between China and France in the blue sky above Nice, the shocking scene made the people more deeply feel the theme of peace and development for the era. Thank you, our viewers, for joining us from wherever you are, online, here on air, and wherever you are in Uganda and across the world. This is Karaga Bodwins coming to you indeed from NTV, from the Kampala Serena International Conference Center. Thank you. Indeed, we're going to make sure that we have a discussion and an overview on one of the companies that are set here in Uganda called Tiens, operating right across the world and founded in China. And so I just want to have a short interrogation with the people representing this business here in Uganda and to see how they move forward, their controversial aspects about them, and their great stories about them. So let's get started and have a discussion about this. And on set, I have two great gentlemen. Of course, this is the first couple I'm going to interview, and then thereafter I'll have another couple, and then we'll wrap up in that regard. So I have in the middle here next to me, Mr. Nick Miao, who is the Managing Director at Tiens Uganda. Nick, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh, and on my extreme left, I have Mr. Jamba George, the Senior Leader of Tiens Uganda. George, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So let's start with Nick. I just need you to help us understand what Tiens is, just for the basic start, and then we proceed on from there.
Okay. Tiens is a global enterprise which founded in China in 1995. And in the whole world, we have about 170 countries we set our branch office. And in Africa, we set branch office in more than 12 countries and regions. And in Uganda, we provide health and healthcare products to Uganda distributors across the country.
And of course, how did you get to be admitted in here in Uganda? Who is your regulator? How did you get licensed to be here in Uganda, and under what sort of authority are you running your business?
Our company was registered in 2003, and all our pro healthcare products was registered under NDA. So
how is the business of help to people, just in your own, what do you say that actually people benefit from this company?
Okay. First of all, our Tiens products are healthcare products. So first, they can help people to improve their health, improve their immunity, and immunity. And what's more, after you join Tiens, you start consume Tiens healthcare products, and you participate in Tiens market plan. You can enjoy wealth as well. For example, since Tiens came to Uganda since 2003, we have offered over about even more than 200 international travels to Uganda people.
And international what?
International travels. Okay. For example, every year we have at least 2 international trips. For example, in 2015, we have our France conference and also China conference. In 2016, we have our international trip, which is held in Indonesia and also Spain. In these 2 years, about 52 people who qualified for China. They go to China. Company will responsible for the air ticket, the accommodation, and every cost, as long as you are qualified for this promotion. And for France, we have about 20 people who qualified. And for Indonesia, we have about 22. And for Spain, we have about 20 people who also qualified. So we company fully sponsor them to go to
so
international.
Travel to do what?
To attend the convention. Every year, Tiens this year is our 22nd year's anniversary. So every year we will choose our international vacation, international destination as the place to celebrate our anniversary. So every year, the people all over the world, the leaders, the excellent leaders, the hardworking leaders, if they're qualified, company will fully sponsor them to go there to attend the convention and also enjoy the holiday as well.
Oh, so it's a special benefit for them to just travel and enjoy the holiday.
Yes, this is one of the benefits. And what's more, in last 2 years only, 2015 and 2016, about 50 people who qualified for the car. In Tiens, we also have the car promotion as well. Each car is worth 51 million Uganda shillings. So more than 50 people who qualified who get the car.
No
we give the cash, and also somebody that use the cash, or somebody just buy the car.
Okay, I'm coming back to you. Let me go to your colleague Jamba George.
Okay.
George, so what is the difference between Tiens products? Let me first make a quotation. There's an article in the UK Guardian newspaper on 19th June 2014. It says that the Chinese multinational making millions, rather the Chinese multinational marketing level company is making millions out of vulnerable Ugandans. It says that the Chinese, the Tiens Information Guide, a booklet from which it seems Julius and Waiswa, a distributor who they made an interaction with, get much of their information. On the third page of that booklet, a short disclaimer warns that Tiens company does not make any medical claims whatsoever. However, the next 60 pages are filled with bold declarations about the powers of its products and instructions on how to treat different diseases. Now, Nick here tells me that your products are simply health supplements, food supplements. Yes. But actually, you sell your products as though they are medical, providing sort of solutions to people's medical conditions. So what is the difference between your products or food supplements, as you claim, and medical drugs?
Thank you very much, Bonwill and host NTV. As M does say, we are dealing purely on food supplements. Now, one thing that health is based on food, what you eat every day. So Tiens has a great difference between our product and the drugs or modern conventional medicine. Tiens is purely dealing on food supplement. And these food supplements, they are extract manufactured purely organic. That means they are natural, they don't have chemical in them. And when you look at drug, these are substances manufactured, of course, full of chemical to induce physiological change in the body based on the route of administration. So food supplements are basically additional. As you are eating your daily food, we mean that you should supplement. For example, in Uganda, people like chips. After frying all that, what do you get? You get nothing. So it's not only Tiens, there are many companies which are manufacturing products which are supplements. So these are food nutrients which are extracted to do what? To nourish the body cell. And you're aware that the body is basically made of a cell. So if your cell is dead, definitely you are dead. So this food supplement today, they're taking the world, all over the world, people are using them. And if you're not using one, you better get to know more about food supplement for your health. You get it? So simply the difference between food supplements and a drug. Drugs are declared not safe by the Food and Drug Administration. The United States Food and Drug Administration is a very big body which regulates all drugs. So drugs are said not safe.
Wow.
Until are saved,
When there's a conglomerate of scientists and doctors who actually come and do peer review for all these medications before they get into the market, and you say that
until now,
not necessarily all of them,
until
don't make a very
now,
blanket.
Bonhill, we say drugs are not safe until proven safe. You get it?
Okay.
And we say food supplements are safe until proven unsafe.
Okay, so food supplements are safe. So how do you actually make an assessment of a person that they're in need of this supplement, and how do you suggest to them that actually it's going to help them? Do you simply look at the person? Does the person demand that actually they get that supplement, or do you make tests? How do you qualify your drug, or rather your supplementary product to someone's health condition.
Thank you very much. As you are aware, WHO is a very big body. Currently, we are getting problem with non-communicable diseases. Hundreds of people are in the hospital bed now just because of negligent and ignorant on nutrition and lifestyle. What we do, first of all, definitely us looking at somebody, you know, malnutrition is taking Uganda crazy now, malnutrition. Many people think malnutrition is for kids and what. You see, over and under, that means more food and maybe less, it's all causing problem. So we don't have anything like to do like maybe taking you to hospital, we examine you first. We train people on nutrition. As we talk about nutrition, definitely we know signs and symptoms of malnutrition. So we recommend products.
So you make an assertion that actually you can treat HIV, you can treat cancers, you can treat literally an array of medical problems, and you've not, your supplements have not necessarily been prescribed initially as medical interventions, but just food supplements. So it's a blanket cover. You throw it to the person to simply try it out, and unfortunately it doesn't sound to be ethically appropriate.
One thing
because your diagnostic basis is simply blanket cover.
You are right. Let me tell you one thing. We are manufacturing food supplements. Purely they are making a food supplements which we don't have any diagnostic kind of method. Maybe we take you to lab and what, we don't have that. They are food supplements. You eat your food and you add on this food supplement, which you are concentrated in nutrients. So they nurture your cell and keep your body healthy. One thing I should let you know, that Tiens as a Chinese company is based on what we call the TCM of 5,000 years. The traditional Chinese medicine of 5,000 years is a background that long time the Chinese know all what to eat, at what time, at what time. And let me make you one research done in Africa. Africa is known with many things. One, we are known of liking soda so much, sweet things.
Not necessarily on Africa, please.
And
I think it's
let me see. This is particular done in Africa. You see, I got it from one of the masters from China, that they got us, we like a lot of sodas.
When you make a quotation,
drinks.
you need to actually say it exactly
example,
where. So that is speculation.
I wish you, yeah. Next, we like meat so much. You see, next we like cold drinks so much. These things are very dangerous to us, especially in China. They know what to be eaten at what time. So when you are eating something, for us Chinese, for the Chinese, they know at what time what is to be eaten. Most of our diet is not really is not nourishing our body.
Okay, thank you, our viewers. I just have to have a break, and then I'll get a couple of another team to come and continue this discussion about Tienshi, and then we'll close it up. Thank you so much.